it's afternoon. It's day 94 of 100 videos in 100 days. We have some frustration going on. Short little story. So, we live in a 1870s or 1880s house in Missouri. Kyle moved here last July, getting a new job. Didn't have a house. Stayed with us. He has 5 tortoises. Tortoises went in my chicken house. Just so happened, this is kind of like, the flow is perfect. After our accident in November of 2019, we were in the process of getting rid of 30 chickens that we had for 4 or 5 or 6 years. And half of them never did lay eggs from the day we got them. So it just so happened we were getting rid of those chickens. And so Kyle shows up last year in July. Tortoises went in the chicken house. That worked until it got awful cold here in Missouri. We took the heater out of the office, which used to be the smokehouse in this old place, or the summer kitchen. Some people call it the summer kitchen. Took the heater out of there, which is our office that has our printer and our computer. Took that heater out of there, put that in the chicken house with the tortoises. Also got a propane heater. We're about to the limit of our capabilities, so we can't run another heater in the office. So we brought the printer in, and we're currently trying to send paperwork. This is Roger's work to Texas, and we cannot. It is not flowing very well. So I decided to make my video, and then I'm going to pay bills, and then I think we're going into town. And it's still kind of flurrying outside, and I need to get to my chiropractor's, my alternative doctor's office to get my supplements picked up before 5 today. So I wanted to read to you out of this book that I read from, and I know it's backwards to you all. Earth Medicine, Ancestors' Ways of Harmony for Many Moons, Jamie Sams. And this book is written, it says, Finding the Meditation for the Day. And it says, the thoughts for each individual day in this book are based upon the 28-day moon time cycle of women's menses, not the actual orbits of the moon. Since the 28 thoughts per moon are multiplied by the 13 moons a year, we end up with 364 separate meditations. I understand that this is a very different concept, but it is the human fertility cycle for men and women. Men do not have a different rhythm of creation. All human beings have a female and a male side bound by the same ebbs and flows of earth and moon energies. Kind of drove me crazy in the beginning when I got this book. I was like, oh my God, I don't know which day to start on. Some people like structure and others enjoy innovation. That is the beauty of our human uniqueness. I feel that giving examples of several ways that something can be used successfully allows all people their individuality and free will. Be my guests. Find how these thoughts for the day give you the greatest pleasure, and I will have served in the best way I know how. I wrote every day's lesson from my heart, not my head. Asking readers to do anything solely from their heads would be a big mistake. It should be fun. If it isn't, why bother? So I thought I would read the reading for today. It's on page 39, the second moon, 9, and it's called The Faithful. So this year I just started out on a new moon. The very first new moon of this year was on January 12th, and I just wrote it. I'll put it over there. I just wrote it at the top of the page. Started a new moon, January 12th, 2021. The faithful. The little child asked her blind grandmother who the faithful were, and the old one's cloudy eyes were suddenly lit from within. A look of longing danced across her grainy features as she began to speak. The faithful are the human beings who can hear our Earth Mother's voice. They are the two-leggeds who treat every living thing with respect. They carry the remembering. These human beings understand the earth. They remember who they are and why they are here, and they have accepted the roles of guardianship. They are called the faithful because they have followed the red road of faith. Through seeking the ancient wisdom of remembering, they have discovered that faith is a sacred trust, a bond between the great mystery, the Earth Mother, and the individual. Long ago, when I was blinded, my heart held rage. I felt abandoned by the Creator. Through many long months of anger and tears, I was taught to see again. No, my child, it was not with these cloudy eyes. I learned that through acceptance of Great Mystery's plan, I could trust my path, even in my personal darkness. I began to see pictures in my mind's eye, and I was not alone. The faithful welcomed me into the circle of life. I learned to trust the Earth Mother's voice. I learned to honor all of my senses, and I had faith in the wisdom I carry. These are the gifts given to the faithful, honoring the truth with gratitude. I am grateful for my blindness because it has taught me faith, and with my faith, I can see. So each day there is a little reading. And that brings me to, do you have a gratitude practice? I do have a gratitude practice. I do my mindset work every day. And I list my 10 gratitudes. And that little story reminds me, to trust the process. That even though the horrible things happen, like my biggest challenge in the last couple of years was the accident that we were in. And I went to a very dark place after that accident and then had to pull myself back out of it. And I had to trust that what happened needed to happen. And I started to find, but it took me a little bit, which kind of surprised me because I really kind of went into a spiral downward. But I did begin to start to pull myself out and to look at why and to trust. And that's what I do believe, that everything happens for a reason. And I had to start to find the reasons why that accident happened. Whether it's people coming in your life or leaving your life, death. Many people have had people die due to COVID or due to every other thing that they were dying of before COVID. Car accidents and cancer and, just unexpected death. I do believe there is divine timing in all of it. In every single thing that unfolds. So, I trust you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the more snow that we're getting. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.